In this video, we will discuss options for setting up your tournament divisions. This video assumes that you have already set up your tournament divisions. We will cover how to hide team names from your schedule being shown publicly, win, loss, tie, point configuration, your game length duration, overtime, your rest between games, and color coding, which is useful when scheduling your games. To get started, go to Brackets, Schedules, Divisions and Settings. On this page, you will see all of your groups and all of your divisions. On this page, it is important to note that settings for the entire tournament can be applied by simply clicking on the top line, the 2024 Icebreaker Tournament. If one or more of your groups have different settings, such as longer game duration, you can override the tournament settings by simply clicking on the group and applying those new settings there. Settings for individual pools and playoff rounds can also be adjusted. Now let's look at how we adjust the settings for the tournament. On this page, you will notice the tournament default set up for 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, 75 minutes for duration. That includes your play plus your field changeover or ice resurfacing time. Your rest is set up at 180 minutes, meaning the time between the finish of one game and the start of the team's next game. The period lengths are set up at 10, 10, 15, and the tournament website is currently showing the team names. To adjust the settings, click on the tournament line. A window will open. Here we have the setting for hiding the team names, making them visible or not. We have the minimum time in between games. We have the background color that you can choose. We have the font color that you can choose. We have the sport, which will already be set for your tournament. We have the game default slot length, which is 75 minutes. And then we have the game description, which would be your period lengths. We have goals for, goals against, 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie. And then we have our overtime or extra time settings. This is only for round robin play. It is assumed that your quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals would already have extra time, overtime. Now that we know how our division setup works and our settings that we can apply, let's go to the U10 AA group where we'll apply settings just for this one group alone. So I'll click on the U10 AA and our window will open. Our first setting is to hide or show the team names to the public. So right now they're visible. We're going to hide them. We're going to use just team pending. Our minimum time between games, we're going to adjust down to 120 minutes. We're going to change our color coding, our background to red, and we're going to add a gray font just to make sure that the text stands out on the red. Click apply. Now we're going to choose our sport, which will already be selected for your tournament, which is hockey. We're going to change the game slot length to 60 minutes, and we're going to adjust the game default description to 10, 10, 10. So that will give us ample time for 50 minutes of gameplay and 10 minutes for the flood. We're going to adjust the points for a win to 3, and let's click update. So now you can see that the schedule says hidden in red there. And we also have our settings applied. So 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, 60-minute game duration, 120 minutes of rest with 10, 10, 10.